up, guys? So today we are actually going to be playing something, and I like to call this old school. This little GameCube here. I remember playing this originally when I had this for Christmas at 4 years old and couldn't be any happier. And that's when I got into other RPG games and a lot of Nintendo games ever since. Right now we got these two because I remembered when we were kids, me and my siblings and cousins, like one of them works, but since I tested them out earlier, this one should be good. We got a controller, so that will be interesting. Sick. You know, I think the time I remember playing this game was when I was probably about 5, 6 years old, somewhere around that age. This is like Grand Theft Auto, but for kids.
You can drop it off on the way to work.
And I have to go to work?
Yeah, that's me. Going to work. Oh, dang it. Alright, let's see. Next mission. Where do we go to? That's funny. The car just moved on the side of the road and I didn't even do anything. I remember watching The Simpsons when I was very young. But you know what's funny? I was not allowed to watch Family Guy, but then I was allowed to watch The Simpsons. Like, how does that make sense? Like, how? We gotta talk to Marge.
Homer, go talk to Ned Flanders.
I thought I have to go to work. Like, who's gonna put money on a table?
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, agree, that's money.
Hey, Dad, you remember that cooler I gave you for your birthday? Well, Flanders wants it back. Now what will I use for a toilet?
Oh, where do you dump it at, dude?
And stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
That's me. I talk to myself all the time, and I don't really care what people say. Move it, people.
Now, about the reward.
Thanks, neighbor Rooney. Here's your reward. A prayer from the Lord's #1 fan.
Alright, now we're gonna do the Fat and the Furious. That's the name of the mission. Kind of interesting, though. Oh!
Eat my dust.
That is not cool. He just went ahead of me. Show you, Fat and the Furious. Oh, no. We're gonna go through the trailer park here, where all my cousins live. What was that?
Harder than it is.
Yeah, it looks harder if everything was not in a way. What the heck? I'm jumping from a building to another. Whoa. I ran over Mr. Bird. Well, that was some sweet moment right there. I'm glad I got to enjoy the game, and I'm gonna save it. So that was fun, going back some memories. I'm gonna be playing it on my PlayStation 4. You know, I'm such an outdated person. I bought my PlayStation 4 in 2018. I think it came out in 2016, so that's just how outdated I am. Let's get into it. Okay, I don't really know what else to do.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before.
That was my dog, Shinook. Kind of looks like Adam Sandler for some reason. It's funny.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Desmond, that's his name. We just escaped from the warehouse. I'm not really sure where else to go. The reason I also bought a PlayStation 4 was because I've been playing the Wii a lot, like with the Wii games and GameCube games back at home, and kind of want to start something. And there was this one particular game that was coming out then. It was Detroit Become Human, which I own that game too, by the way. And that was the reason why I wanted to get the PlayStation 4. And there was a few other games that were coming out specifically for the PlayStation only.
Yeah, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom. The code on the keypad. Just like Altair.
It's called imagination, buddy.
Talking about you.
Oh, is it battle time?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Oh gosh, with the trash talk and get your siblings involved. Oh! You gonna do what now? You gonna punch me? Take that, punk. Smack talking me and my boys that way. Ooh! Whoa! There's a whole lot more fools here. Oh. Jeez, there's like 2 guys wanting to beat me up. Boys will be boys. That's what I just said. That's funny. If they fight, I'm taking their money. That's how it works here. So, can we do parkour and all that stuff? Oh my gosh, we're actually doing it. Move, idiot.
Going the wrong way.
Well, yeah, because I just fell from a building, dummy. Dude, we are actually parkouring. That is awesome.
My little race then? Where? Roof of that church.
You want to race? I just punched a lady! I can't believe I just punched a woman in this game. Dang, do I have to restart everything again? Okay, so he ends up winning again. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. Help? Well, I have to race on top of the church, but yet, no matter what I try to do. Alright, so it seems like we got Lord Farquaad and his games coming at us, and I'm just like hiding in a haystack. It's just weird seeing the graphics. Wait, we're gonna do what now? And we got the window open?
Let me confused with someone else.
Hey, you got me confused for somebody else when I'm being a star out of 3 guys against 1. I'm not gonna lie, if I were to ever go back in this time, I just don't know how I can take it. And I actually like how there's people that are just walking away, minding their own business, but yet they're talking about my sins. Remember, we're in a time period where it's a real deal here. You know, the controls are a little bit different than Syndicate because you're able to like zip line across the room. Playing this game was actually really fun. I enjoyed it quite a lot, especially playing the Assassin's Creed 2 on PlayStation, so it was fun. Next, we are going to be playing on the Switch. You know, I think when the Switch came out, it was only like Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild that came out, along with Mario Kart. That's kind of the reason why I did not get the Nintendo Switch, even though I've mentioned earlier that I've played mostly Nintendo my whole life. However, I just thought, like I said, I wanted to try different gaming consoles. Like I was mentioning that these 2 games came out. I was gonna say Nintendo 64 because I'm looking up on my screen that I have Nintendo 64 Online and Game Boy Advance. I have been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild because I just love it. It's just like an open world where you can explore all around Hyrule, and Zelda is actually one of my most favorite video game series of all time. So we're gonna do Nintendo 64. When I heard that Goldeneye 007 came out on the N64 Online, I was like, say what now? My gosh, it was really the best thing. I remember playing this originally on the N64 that my dad has, the console, and it was something. What? Who's shooting at you? That guy just hopped like a bunny. That was hilarious. I'm not very good at this game. Even as a kid, me and my brother would make big heads. So if he's watching this, what's up? Yo, that just exploded. I'm gonna play Winback. I'm not sure if it was a popular game then, because this guy kind of reminds me of like a downgrade version of Leon Kennedy, so just kind of saying. What is he doing? Tutorial. I wanted to learn how to play this stinking game. John Luke? That's his name? John Luke, you're doing well. Okay. Thanks, Steve. He looks like Ken doll, like from Barbie. Press A button near a wall. Press the A button to move again. Okay, so I have to go to a wall. I didn't even shoot targets. So how is it telling me that I'm doing something right? It's telling me to use arrows, and I'm moving it with this. Well, we're gonna stop playing that because the tutorial was kind of off. I'm playing Breath of the Wild, just kind of, even though I have already beaten the game, it's fun, I love it. I was actually hearing some things about how people say like the new Zelda game was like a DLC version, which to me, in my opinion, I just don't really see how. Every Zelda games that they have ever made, I just don't see what's any different with this. I don't know, it's just people have opinions, you know. Alright, we're gonna use this motorcycle to go around places. This is a game that I've waited for 2 years. Honestly, I love it. Let's get into it. This is actually what my background looks like. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm just waiting for it to download. I don't really play much online. I'm just curious, does everyone else have a PlayStation 5? And so what is that like? What do you know? My dog Shinook is in here, so I don't mind. And we got another dog here. Let's see here. My favorite character in Detroit Become Human is obviously Connor. Hey Shinook, you're back again.
I think your saved game is corrupted. Just kidding.
You're so funny, Scarlett Johansson. There was this one chapter that I really like. Where can we find it? Connor interacting with Lieutenant Hank is just what's very funny. I just like their relationship in the game. It's just awesome.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull.
We're at the Eden Club.
Sexiest androids in town. I know why you insisted on coming here.
Because I want to see some androids, that's why. Also, it's actually one of my favorite missions. Wait a minute. I want to kind of go back and see what he does.
Connor! Come in, Lieutenant.
Wow, look at you go. Oh, get out of the way, people. Sheesh.
Starting to sting a booze.
Wow, what a crook. Alright, let's go ahead and examine.
Oh, hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke again.
Alright, Hank, you could get out of the way. That'll be great. Cardiac arrest. Wow. I really like how Connor is like able to like identify people. It shows you like the height, weight, estimate time of death. It's like, what? Severe bruising. Yikes. And then he can actually see like what's been going on here. Look like he's gonna hotwire this android. Dang. Well, we all know how this goes down. What do y'all think of this shirt? I think it looks pretty rad. My brothers actually bought it for me for Christmas when I was in high school, so that was cool. The last game that I am going to be playing is Super Smash Bros. Melee. I used to love this game so much as a kid. It was all families just gathering around, and you would be on your GameCube and 4 different players with this control, the wired ones. Let's get started. And my dog is here again. Who can we fight, buddy? Shinooki? Who can we fight? The characters that I usually go for is either Peach, Captain Falcon, Link, Zelda, sometimes Young Link, or Fox. Hey, you're too close to the screen. You want to sit down? I guess that's fine as long as it's not bothering you guys. I've always loved the Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, that's right. Or sounds like a little boy in this game. Not in a negative way, but because I have the Switch version and he sounds like a grown-up. It's like, what? Even though I'm a Zelda fan, but I'm just gonna disclose some things. There's times where I like to play other Nintendo characters. Oh, you just walked away from me. Oh well. Oh, that's real smart. Heck yeah, score 1. Score 2. He's like talking smack. I really love the sound effects in this. It's a baseball bat, but why does it sound like you're smacking someone in the face? It vibrated. You know who's the winner. With the game series that Roy is in, for some reason, whenever there's a victory winning, it doesn't have like that same music in the background, even though it's like 10 seconds. But they're not the same. I like the Melee version though. Like, why don't they have that? I don't know. Why does that sound like a grown guy saying that? Alright, so I guess that's all the time we have here. I'm playing these memorable games that I played as a child. Well, unlike this little chump over here, who's been such a good sport, hasn't barked once. I had to play tug of war with him earlier because that is like one of his most favorite toys to play with. And the reason why I'm in the playroom is because my bedroom is being remodeled. So I thought that was like pretty fun, isn't it? Such a good sport. That's what he does to his paws. Well, that's all. Bye guys. Bye.